A lot of people who have one-sided back pain, it's either kind of back there or even into the buttock. If it's just on one side, it doesn't refer down into the leg. A lot of times that's caused by stiff muscles from the hip flexors, which attach from the hip all the way up to the front of the spine, and the muscle that runs between your pelvis and your lower rib cage called your quadratus lumborum. And there's a really simple stretch that it's easy to do and it helps both of those muscles at the same time. So what you want to do is kneeling down, and this starts out with just a hip flexor stretch. A lot of people when doing this exercise, they'll go way too far and get a lot of extension in your back, but you really don't want that. You want to kind of roll your pelvis underneath, keep your spine in a pretty neutral position, and just with that little bit, you should feel a bit of a stretch. Versus going like this, I have to get all the way here before I can feel anything. So again, kind of keeping your spine in a neutral position, rolling your pelvis under, and you should start to feel a stretch here right away in your hip flexor. Then to get that other part, your quadratus lumborum, you just put your hand on the side of the knee that's on the ground, up in the air, or up towards the ceiling as high as you can go, and just slightly over the top. And then take a deep breath in. Thinking about breathing into this part of the rib cage, into the lower part of the rib cage. Hold that in for a second, and then breathe out. And then take 5 deep breaths like that. Each time trying to reach up a little higher up towards the ceiling with your hand, and then breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out, and really just focusing on filling that part with air. If you do that correctly, you should feel a little bit of a stretch along the side, sort of in the front of the abdominal muscles or in the side or back over here, as well as in the front of the hip flexors. So I hope that helps. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out.